boys and girls, and welcome to Remote Learning Day 4. Today is Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. And this week, we're learning all about bunnies and rabbits because this weekend, there's a holiday called Easter. Miss Allen wanted to read you one of her favorite books about that time. Like we learned about last week, it's a great time of year for all the barnyard animals to come out. This is another book about some animals hatching. This book is called Jellybean and the Unbreakable Egg. I love jelly beans. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you've ever had a jelly bean. I want you to think and tell one of your friends around you or one of your family members your favorite flavor of jelly bean. Miss Allen loves the cherry ones and the watermelon ones. Basically, the red and pink ones are my favorite. I wonder if there'll be the jelly bean candy in this book. Because I don't see candies. I see baby chicks in the cover. Again, this book is called Jellybean and the Unbreakable Egg. It was just before Easter on Holiday Hill Farm when 5 little chicks hatched in the back of the barn. First came Rose, then came Violet, next came Lily, then Daffodil and Tulip, and then something went wrong. So let's look at our picture. Here is Rose, Violet, Lily, Daffodil, and Tulip. And then something went wrong. Friends, what went wrong with this egg? Yes, the chick didn't hatch out of it. Oh my goodness, we'll have to see what happens. I love the names of the baby chicks in this book. Do you know Rose, Violet, Lily, Daffodil, and Tulip are all spring flowers that we can see? So they were named after all those beautiful spring flowers. One little chick number 6, couldn't get out of her egg. The shell was too thick. She tried every trick that a chick knew to do. She tried and she tried, and the others did too. They pecked it, they poked it, they gave it a whack. But that unbreakable egg just wouldn't crack. So they begged and they pleaded and they started to shout. But that unbreakable egg would not let her out. All kinds of ways to get her out of that egg. So that word, unbreakable, let's all say it together. Unbreakable. What do we think it means? I think it means that things won't come out. It won't bust open or break open. It's unbreakable. Then the farmer came and took chick 6 away. With the rest of the batch that hadn't hatched today, the chicks followed the farmer past the geese, goats, and cows, up the front steps and into his house. So, number 6 egg would not hatch, so the farmer took him into his house. I like how all the little other chicks were running after him. Let's see what happens to that unbreakable chick number 6. There were eggs on the table. There were eggs on the chair. There were dozens and dozens, but which egg was there? Then the 5 little chicks heard a very soft rapping. Rapping means like tapping. They heard a tap, 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 rapping. and knew that chick number 6 was on the tabletop tapping. The chicks flapped and they flapped and they flew through the air. They flew to the table. Once they got there, their wings were so tired, their wings were so sore that the 5 little chicks couldn't flap anymore. So they flew all the way up to that table. Can anybody make a prediction? Remember, a prediction is what's going to happen next. I think something's going to happen here. Oh my goodness, let's see. Uh-oh, looks like my book is a little broke. Let me fix it. One by one, the chicks dropped from the sky right into the crocks filled with Easter egg now. Now Rose was red, Violet was blue, Lily was orange, Tulip green through and through, and Daffodil was as yellow as daffodils grew. So look, all the little chicks flopped right in the dye, and their colors changed to whichever pot they fell into. Inside her egg, chick 6 started to cry. Then the chicks followed the sound and found her nearby. They attacked her from the front. They got her from the back. They attacked her one by one, and they attacked her as a pack. But that unbreakable egg still wouldn't hatch. So they rolled it off the table and watched it drop. They were sure it was cracked when it smacked on the floor, but it didn't. It just bounced and bounced right out the front door. I think normal eggs, if we dropped it off the table, they would crack, don't you? But this unbreakable egg bounced. And look, guys, you could see all the chicks were now their new colors. Let's see what happens. The sun was setting. The barnyard was calm. Mothers and babies were snuggling all over the farm. The chicks realized watching that eggs rolled along, they'd been gone this all wrong. Instead of whacking and smacking and tacking the egg, maybe they should have been hugging and holding and hatching the egg. So let's see all the little babies. We've got lambs and her baby, a sheep and the lambs, a horse and a foal. We have goats, and they call their babies kids. And we have a cow and a calf. Oh, are they hitting and smacking their babies? No, they're loving and cuddling and making them feel warm. So the chicks got an idea. Instead of trying to break it, maybe they should love the egg. Let's see what happens. So the birds of a feather huddled together to keep chick 6 in her egg nice and warm. And suddenly it started to drizzle, and the drops that fell made the dye from the feathers drip onto the shell. And the pattern the 5 different colors created made the unbreakable egg look like a decorated one. So look, all the little chicks are laying on top of that egg. And it's just a-raining. So all their dye is falling on the egg and making it look like a decorated egg. And on Easter morning, with the sun shining bright, the 5 little chicks woke up from the night. There were colorful pieces of shell on the ground, but where was chick 6? They looked all around. So when they got up, there were pieces of egg all over the ground. But they couldn't find the chick that hatched out of that egg. I wonder what color. Then suddenly, from the shadows, stepped chick number 6. Her feathers were wonderful coloring mixed. They were red and blue and yellow and orange and green. So they chicks named the chick 6 Jellybean. There comes the Jellybean. Oh, I love the color of her. The chicks marched through the barnyard, proud as they could be, with Jellybean in front, chirping, "Come, follow me." Every animal on the farm joined in the fun. It was the best parade ever, the very best one. Here is our parade of all the animals, with Jellybean leading the way. You see, the little egg wasn't unbreakable, not one little bit. The truth was that eggs didn't like to be hit. So when you have a problem that grows and grows, think of daffodil, tulip, lily, violet, and rose. And when you get stuck and don't know what to do, don't hit, don't shout, don't beg, don't pout. Remember, there's more than one way to crack an egg. Wow, what a great lesson there, boys and girls. It's saying that even when you get really upset, that you shouldn't hit, you shouldn't shout, you shouldn't pout, you shouldn't beg. The best way is to love something, and that would be the way you get your way. Just like the way they got Jellybean out of that unbreakable egg. I love you, boys and girls, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow with another math lesson. Bye-bye.